welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Bonny and welcome to Bonny Beauty Hub. Today I'm going to review the Jaclyn Cosmetics her Bougie Rouge collection. The packaging itself is so beautiful, so I was attracted towards it, and the main reason, I haven't tried anything before from Jaclyn Cosmetics, even before when she launched her lipsticks 2 years back, and her collection in the past 6 months. She's been launching so many collections. I haven't tried anything except one. I did try her brightening palette. I think I tried this last month and I have fallen head over heels with this palette. So I thought, oh my god, she's coming with something different. So when she came with the Bougie Rouge collection and with such a beautiful packaging just does make a difference, right? So you like something that you can keep on your vanity, or something that looks very different. It's not just the old black and gold or the white and gold or the plain colors. It's not that it's bad, but bringing out something different always refreshes your mood, just gives you a bit of refreshment. So this is her Bougie Rouge collection. This is a blush palette. She came with the luminous powder blushes. These are the loose powder blushes. She came with a stick cream to powder blush and the lip cushions. So I bought her entire collection, but I bought just specific shades. I didn't buy the entire collection. And now that it's come in Ulta, you can buy it at Ulta. You can use your coupons. I don't think you can use your 350 coupons on these, but Ulta does send you 20% discounts once in a while, so you can use that on these. You can get your points while you buy these, and you can use it later on Ulta, because Ulta points are always cash in hand. So that is really good. I'm glad that she came out in Ulta so that you can use your points to buy them. I have been wearing all these products for at least a week now. So let's go one by one. I'll talk about the lip cushions at the end. So first, I'm going to talk about the luminous powder blushes and the stick blush. So first, let's go with the stick blush. So this, again, it has the copper type packaging, the copper colored packaging, but all her packaging has the color of the product itself on the packaging. So let it be the cream blush. This is a soft orange, sort of a peachy orange color. So again, it's the coppered color packaging, and they have the color over here, and this is the color of the blush. So when I saw the blush for the first time, I thought this looks so glowy. So it is going to be another cream blush that gives you a lot of sheen, that's going to glow on your skin. But this is a blush that exactly, it is cream to powder. So you would not expect the pigmentation, but look at the pigmentation that it gives, right? I have a medium to tan toned skin, and even on a tan skin, look at the pigmentation, look at the color. It looks like it's going to be very pale on my skin, but no, it is very beautiful. And let me blend it out and show you how easily it blends, and it doesn't give you a glow. It has a little bit of sheen, but not like other cream products where it is too glowy or too luminous. It gives you the perfect amount of sheen, and it is exactly cream to powder. I did see Jaclyn Hill's video, and she uses a stippling brush with this, but I am going to show you the way that I like using it. So I just draw it on my cheek and look at the pigmentation. I don't know if the camera is picking up, but when I see it in the mirror, it looks so bright on my skin. And I always use 2 fingers and I blend it out. Look at it. That is all. That is all. So this is a definitely thumbs up for me. This has been so easy. I traveled last week, and this was so easy while traveling. You can build it up and blend it again, and it gives you the perfect amount of color on your skin. And look at the color that it gives me. It is a cream to powder, so it's not something that you're not able to blend. It's too rough to blend or too smooth to blend. It is the perfect amount of grip that it gives, that you can blend it into your skin. I have set my face with a powder, and this goes so well with just a liquid foundation, or you have also set it with a powder, with a cream liquid powder, whatever base you have. This works absolutely beautiful over it. So this is a very unique formulation. I haven't seen this formulation in anywhere. Yeah, this retails for $22 $22 and it comes in 4 shades. It's totally worth the buck because you can use it for multiple uses. You can use it as your blush, you can use it on your lips, on your eyes. It works totally fine, and I love this as well. Alright, so the next product is her Luminous Rouge blush. The Moonlight blushes, they come in 4 different shades and they retail for $30. So this is a loose powder blush, and let me show you the packaging. Again, it is the coppered color packaging with the color of the blush over here. And I did not tell you the name of the blush for this. This was in the shade Swoon, and this blush is in the shade LOML, and you can see a theme over here. It's all the warm toned blushes. I wanted to work with all of these blushes together to give you a better review as how we can layer each other, and that is why I bought everything as a very similar color. So I didn't buy any pink tones and cool tones. I bought all the peachy warm tones. So this is in the shade LOML, and look at the packaging. The name is so apt for this collection because the packaging is so bougie. And another added benefit is she has, when you see the J shows you the color of the blush itself. So even if you keep the blush upside down like this, or you keep it on top like this, you would still be able to find the blush with its color. So you open this up. You had, there was a plastic cover. I've taken it off because I've been using it. It looks very dark on the pan, but the way she explained it is you can use it as a topper on any of your other blushes that you use, but I have been using it just as a blush. So this is all that I'm sorry. So this is all that I'm taking, and this is good enough for both my cheeks. So I'm just using a slanting brush. It's not very densely packed brush, and a very little goes a very long way. I've been using this brush last week, and that is why it's the same color. So I'm just, even after swirling it around, you can see how much is left over here because I've taken a very light amount and I'm swirling it. Just for the scene, I'm going to keep my mirror over here so that I can show you how beautiful this blush is. So the color, right? When they say it's such a sheen, you might not know that it is so pigmented, but it is. When they called it a luminous blush, I thought it is like the mood, her mood, luminous mood, the highlighters, the powders that she have, and they are blinging highlighters. So I thought it's going to be too luminous, and that's why she said that you can use it as a topper. But this, yes, you can use it as a topper, but you can use it just as it is as well because it gives you the perfect amount of sheen. It is not too luminous, it's not too blingy, but it still gives you a beautiful, healthy glow on your skin. At the same time, it's not emphasizing your texture. So that's the drawback when we use luminous, any luminous products. So when we have texture on our skin, like I do have texture on my skin, and when I use a lot of stuff that is too luminous, it emphasizes my texture. But this is a luminous blush. It gives me the right amount of pigmentation, but it doesn't emphasize my texture. I'm going to take another small amount on the brush, and you can still see how much I have left. So it's very little, very, very little. So this is the side where I use the cream blush, and look at the color, and I'm trying to use it as a topper. It's not required, it's totally not required, but I'm still doing it just as a demo so that you can see how it layers on top of other products. And wow, look at it. It has just punched up the color a little bit more, and it has added a little bit of luminosity. So it is beautiful by itself, and it is beautiful to layer on other products as well. So it's already looking so pretty, so I don't want to take it off, but I have one more product to try and show you how it looks. So I'm just going to take off the blush. I'm going to put back my base a little bit, right, and I'll be right back. Alright, so now that I've taken off the blushes, I just redid my base a little bit, and I've done my bronzer. So here is the Bougie Rouge. I just took it out of the box, and it is so different. It is a marble. It's not marble. Okay, it's all flowers, but it looks like marble sometimes, but they are actually flowers and roses, and it's so beautiful. I love the color. She's gone for a very vintage look. This is the warm toned one, and it is called just the matte blush palette. So they don't have any other name as part number 1 or number 2 or a warm or cool, but this is the warm toned palette and the other one is the cool toned palette. This also has a little bit of pink shades in it, so I'm a warm toned girl. I have been wearing this for a week now, and this is the most pigmented of all the other products that I showed you. So I want to go with a little bit bold shade. I'm using a very loosely packed slanted brush. Just hold it at the tip so that you have the least amount of pressure. I'm going to dab it twice and look at the pigmentation. Right? It doesn't have much fallout in the palette, but yeah, it is a powder, so it's always good to just brush off the powder that you have here. And because it's a bolder color, I'm going to go at the corners, at the edge, at the high point of my cheekbone. I'm just placing it here and look at the pigmentation. Wow. And because it's pigmented, it's not that it's going to just sit over there. It is easily blendable as well. So I'm just going to wear it at this part so that you can, I'm going to use another shade over here so that I can show you how the other colors are too. And look how easily it blends. Wow, and that is such a bright color and still it looks so pretty. And now let me go, this is a very bright pink, so now I'm going for a bright orange color. The first was Boudoir and this is Tea Room. So I'm taking a little bit of Tea Room on the same blush. Still pigmented, and wow, these blushes are super duper pigmented, especially for me. I am a person who just packs and packs on the blush as much as possible, so I have to be very, very light-handed with this. This is really pigmented and you need to be very light-handed with the blush. So just look at the blush. I've told this in my other videos as well. So if you feel that it is too patchy, you don't like the strong mark over here for blush, you can always go with a sponge or a brush that you used for your concealer and just blend it out, and that would give a softer edge. And I am loving the shade. So should we go for other 2 shades? Let me pick up another brush. I'm just picking another brush. This is even more loosely packed, and I'm gonna go with this shade, which is Ever After. This is also very, it looks like a neutral pink, but it is a very bright pink. Look at the pigmentation. So I'm just gonna go at the corners. Right? I don't have a mirror this side, so I'm just going blind and then looking at it in the viewfinder. And look, oh my god, look at the pigmentation. I'm going to just switch it on the other side. Take one of the lightest color in this palette, which is Pretty Posh, which is this shade. Look. Oh my god, I don't know how they are so pigmented. Okay, I'm going blind again. What else do you need? Oh my god. And it is so easy to blend. You can certainly see the difference. This is a lot of pink mauve in it, and this has a lot of peach, orange, red in it. Wow, I love the colors. I've been loving this. I haven't used this a lot. I used this just once because it was so pigmented and I was traveling. I didn't want too much of anything on my skin. So I have been using this a lot and also the stick blush a lot. The final product I wanted to show you all was the lip cushions. I have one warm toned color and one cool toned color. In warm toned, I bought the color Sincerely Yours, and this is what I'm wearing right now. And in the cool toned, it is the color Promised. Now when you open the packaging, again it is the copper colored packaging with the color on the packaging, and this is even pretty because the entire product, the entire tube is the color of the product itself. So the lip cushions, they come in 5 different shades and they retail for $18. This is beautiful. It has a really moussey, cushiony texture and it is really pigmented. It does transfer, so when I have coffee or when I eat, it does transfer, but it does leave a stain on your lip, which is a very smooth and soft stain. So even if you want, you can use a lip gloss on top of it. It would look amazing. You can go ahead without using any other product on top of this and it would still give you the beautiful stain for a really long time. I've used it the entire day long. I think after the 6 or 7 hours mark, that is when even the color fades off, but otherwise it fades really beautifully. It fades but leaves a beautiful stain, and that stain lasts for almost 7 hours. So the only complaint that I have about this is the pink color. When you use the product, especially when I use it on my lip, it has the exact same shade as it has on the packaging. However, the peachy one, it's different. It's not as bright and peachy as the packaging is. So if you see, you can see the difference. It is not as bright, and this is the color that I'm wearing right now. So it has a little bit of, I feel like a little bit of brown mixed with it. So it is not as bright as the peach that you can see on the packaging. It is a little bit dull. I would have liked if it was as bright as how it looks on the packaging, and that is the only complaint. They have 4 shades in this, and I bought 2 shades out of them to see how a cool toned and a warm toned works. So yeah, I love the formulation, I love the packaging, but I would cut 1 mark for this because I expected this to be a little more bright, a little more punchy on the lips, perfect for summer, spring, but it is a little dull sort of peachy color. It's not as bright as it is in the package. So that is it. So that was my review on all these products. I never thought I would say this, but the entire Bougie Rouge collection is a total thumbs up from my side. From the packaging, the pricing, the formulation, everything is really amazing. The color shades are also really good. I'm so glad that they don't have like 20 different colors and you have to choose out of it. They have just very specific, a cool toned, a warm toned, or just 4 or 5 shades of each, which makes it so easy to pick your perfect shade as well. So yeah, that is beautiful. I would link all these products in the description box below. If you like this review, please make sure to hit the like button and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching till the end, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.